Hi, Internet people. This week on KindaTV, there were some fun trivia games and some terrariums. Yes, all kinds of T's. If this were a Sesame Street episode, it would be T is for trivia and terrariums. There were also psychics, but shh, T theme. Totally a T theme. Anyway, on KindaTV this week, Natasha taught us how to build terrariums, which is actually really cool. I would love to have a terrarium in my room, but I feel like having a room with no windows means no terrariums. Can you have a terrarium in a room that gets no natural sunlight? Someone let me know, because I would like one. I just don't want the poor thing to die unexpectedly because I have ripped it from its natural environment and shoved it into a dark space designed for, well, people who avoid the sun and don't like windows. It's really just the placement of my room. I'm in a basement and there are no windows. Technically it's not legally a room, but it's fine! Anyway, so we got to meet Henry the plant, who Natasha has had for a very long time. And she also did a really cool air terrarium. I didn't know there were air plants. They just live on air? I am astonished and baffled, and this makes me question the earth a lot. But Natasha did one with some cool crystals that was really fun. One of them involved a bowl her mother made because Mama Vanlis is apparently a creative wunderkind, still applies. Wunderkind, I'm using it. She made Natasha's dress, she can make bowls. What can she do? Can she spin straw into gold? I feel like she can spin straw into gold. Just saying. I'm not saying her mother is Rumpelstiltskin, I just feel like she has that kind of power. But since I don't have an actual terrarium to share with you, I have a little Audrey 2 that my sister got me when she was in a production of Little Shop of Horrors. It's so cute. It's in a little pot, and this is the only plant I have in my room. And it's a styrofoam ball with fake leaves, but it's plant-like. Then on Friday, Natasha had Sabrina Cruz from Nerdy and Quirky on, and they did this like trivia contest that involved a pig and a princess wand, fairy wand, a wand. But they did trivia questions. It was a tie / they both lost. Paige was the host. It was really funny. But then, not on KindaTV, but KindaTV related, so it was KindaTV. Natasha did a collab video with Sabrina where they did psychics. On Nerdy and Quirky, Sabrina does these like cool history videos, and in them she does like pop culture and history and stuff. I watched the Salem Witch Trials one, which was amazing. I'm definitely going to have to check out more of her videos because I apparently had missed her in all my time on the internet. But for this one, they talked about psychics and how there were psychic experiments done by the US government because psychics are cheaper than nukes. Also, if you stare at goats long enough, maybe one of them will fall over, but probably not the one you were staring at because, you know, it's a goat. But the video is really cool. Natasha wound up talking about Baba Vanya, who was a Macedonian Bulgarian psychic herbalist, like Nostradamus, but a woman, and in Bulgaria. Fun fact, I almost went to Bulgaria. I applied for a teaching position thingy through this like government fund, and I almost went. I made it to the final round of selection. So people over at the UN got to look at my very awkward application that proved I cannot speak Bulgarian and was not sure I could learn how to speak Bulgarian in 2 weeks because I've taken Spanish, German, and a how to read French class and retain very little except how to say Wo ist die Kirche in German, which means where's the church. So if I get lost in Germany, all I can do is keep asking for a church. And then Spanish I can vaguely still read if I work really hard. So if you tweet at me in Spanish, sometimes I can puzzle it out, or like I can normally get about approximately what people are saying, and then I have to be like, okay, that's about right, and then I sometimes have to Google a couple words. But I swear to you, if you have tweeted me in Spanish, I have figured out what you said, even if I couldn't reply to it because I don't know how to speak Spanish anymore. But fun little fact. We talked about that, and how like it's thought that perhaps Baba Vanya foresaw 9/11, which is crazy. I mean, the idea of psychics is sometimes their prophecies are vague enough that they can fit with a number of situations. It happens in It's happened with Nostradamus. They've actually done some current stuff during the recent presidential election that involved him and some trumpets. I don't know if you saw that theory. I read it. I read a whole article about it because sure. But the video was really cool. Natasha talked about that and then linked to the Clairvoyant trailer, which I believe IPF funding day ended yesterday. So hopefully you watched the trailer. I really, really hope they get picked up for the next round of competition-y stuff because I really want to see Clairvoyant get made. So that is all of that. I will link KindaTV and I will make sure to link Nerdy and Quirky below so you can check out all of Sabrina Cruz's stuff. I'm also definitely going to watch more of her videos because they were great, and I'm a huge history nerd because I did lots of history things. If you ever want to know about detectives and television shows in Victorian England, I can hook you up with all kinds of crazy knowledge. Also werewolves in France. Yes, there were werewolf trials in France in the long, long time ago's. So I could tell you all about that too. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me, please subscribe. Find me on Twitter at ClefNotes, on my blog, clefnotes.wordpress.com. I write for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com, and I run their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP. Bye, Internet people.